Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this is the long-awaited light experiment report. So um, around the 8th, I asked you guys to help me press the like button to do this experiment because the channel seems to be somewhat shadow banned, like a limited version of shadow banning by YouTube, and I wanted to do this experiment to see if we can actually make a difference by having you guys to help me like the videos and see if it makes it helps to kind of negate a bit of the impact due to the way how YouTube have put us in a more disadvantaged algorithm. So I want to first, in order to understand what had happened, you need to know what happened in the beginning of the this coverage of the war and how the statistics shows that the channel is actually being limited. So the coverage of the war started around 24th, 23rd, 24th, and at that time we only have actually 20 subs. The channel, I didn't spend a lot of effort on this on the YouTube channel. There are some videos, but it's very few, and I'm still figuring out what to do with the channel. And then most of the effort is actually put into the website. And but because of the how fast things happen in a war, I realized that I have to do the quickest possible way to cover the war, and then I just do the very rudimentary videos, just me recording and immediately posting. So, and then somehow it started to grow, and then we get more and more viewers. Then the people who watch keep returning, and they supported me by and supported the channel by continuing to share with all their friends and contacts. And you can see that the growth. New viewers are often more than the returning ones. You can see this growth, and then it started to get exponential, and up to 19th of March, and you can see the new viewers is a lot higher than returning, and this is a trend. You see, this is a consistent trend until 19th of March. Suddenly there's this drop, and then it dropped, and on the 21st of March, now new viewers against the trend suddenly become half of the returning viewers. Returning viewers continue to grow because the channel continued to get more and more subscribers. People who found me chose to stay and to catch up with what I post, and you can see the returning viewers continue to grow. You can see continue to grow, but the new viewers no longer was able to keep up, and it was kind of struggling to move in a very consistent sense, the new viewers, while the returning viewers continue to grow until the 20th of March. And this is the day of reckoning where suddenly things is significantly different. So let's move to 28 days. Suddenly there is this 20 oh, here is here. So suddenly there is this massive dip. I think this is more confusing if I yeah, you can see this dip more clearly here. This is 28. Okay, never mind, let's go back to here. 28. So from 13,000, we are growing, continue to grow, right? 10,000, 13,000, then suddenly there's this drop. 8,000, 7,000, 10,000, 10,000, 8,000, 9,000, 8,000. And you see, the channel during this period of time continues to grow. It's not like the channel did not grow. The channel continues to grow. As you can see, there is still growth, but the growth becomes very small. And the growth is small because the new viewers has been depressed. You can see from the height of 10,000, here is 10,000, then 8,000. Suddenly it drops to 4 and then 2. And it maintained around 3,000 new viewers every time. And with low new viewer counts means low subscription count, which is, you can see here, in terms of subscription, the growth of the channel suddenly stunted. It did not manage to really grow much. And then on the 8th, I decided to make this experiment, and I can see the growth. But of course, this is not as totally accurate because there are some that have been watching but did not subscribe, so they help to subscribe, and then there's this massive crazy spike here. But then you can see that the numbers is at least twice as high as this depressed period. At least at the minimum is twice as high. In fact, if you average out, maybe it's 3 times. And you can see from this point onwards, after I made the experiment, this is the first video on the 8th of April. We have this, everybody help me to press the like, and then suddenly you can see the new viewers spike. This is 3,000 on average, and at this part is 4,000. Suddenly there is this spike to 13,000, and then we continue to maintain a rather high number, 10,000, 9,000, and then go up. This drop is because I forgot to tell you guys to press like, and because I didn't remind, and then people forgot to press like, and then this number dropped, and it kind of seems to affect the next day's number as well. So not sure how this goes. Maybe the people on this day was watching the videos here as well, so there's just not enough people liking. So but these 3 days is what it seems to be the case. So you see that after that, the numbers jump again to 15,000. So this is the impact of the like. When you guys press the like button, it seems to help to spread the channel to more new viewers, and you can see this is a deliberate. You can see this, the way how the channel supposed to continue to grow exponentially if you go by this trend. But by this point, YouTube decided that no, your coverage, we don't really like it. Then they kind of cut us down, and the new viewers, the reach of the new viewers dropped by half. We no longer growing exponentially, and then I'm really depending purely on the returning viewers. And by the time it was 28, they decided that I'm still growing too much, and they started to limit even further. So now returning viewers can't even see my channel. So by right, even if you look at this graph of the returning viewers, it still should grow like this. You see, it should continue like this. But however, it did not. It just maintained around at this level, which means that the algorithm have decided not to push the video to you guys who are returning, and this is the situation why I had this experiment. So some people say that this is a marketing ploy. I mean, it does do some marketing, but it's not really. Of course it's is a marketing. It is related to marketing, but it's not a marketing campaign. It's an experiment to see how do we negate this, because the initial exponential growth this way is not happening, and then the growth of the viewership from existing viewers also is not happening, because they hit us twice. YouTube hit us twice, and now we are stuck in this algorithm where they just want to maintain the number, 2,000-3,000, at max 4,000 new viewers, and and the returning viewers continue to trap within just under 10,000, and this is despite that the channel continue to grow. So then we need to do something about this, right? So that's why I asked everyone to like, because I had not been actively telling people to like the video. So you can see the viewership 11, 8, 16, 10, 2, 8, 17, 13, and then you see the likes, it varies. So with more likes, the view seems to be a bit higher. Although you can always say that it's because of view is higher, so the likes is higher. But I think from the experiment, it seems to be that the like buttons actually contributes to the number of views. So the lesser people like, the lesser the reach. You see, 62, it'll be 8,000. 52, it'll be 6,000. So and this ratio seems to be rather more or less consistent. So and then you see from this is the 7th. You see, there's 450 likes only, and we do decently. We got 22,000 views, and then suddenly I tell you guys to help me to like. You all give me a super high number of likes, and the number hits to 35,000. We haven't we were trying to, we haven't reached this height until this one, but this was because of Patrick Lancaster, so that's why the number is high. But because of this high number of likes, every one of them is above 2,000, except for this one, which I forgot to tell you guys to press like. And you can see that when I forgot, the number dropped significantly. So if you look at, if it's 2,000 means there's 30,000, and 1,000 plus is 19,000, it seems to suggest that for every one like, I will get 10 more views. It seems to me that way, that every time you press like, you can actually help me to get 10 more views. And this is the, I want to show you. Okay, maybe it's a bit confusing in this way. Let's see if I press, okay, I press this one, analytics. In terms of reach, so the returning, the new viewers is only at 2,855. Then we have this click-through rate. It's around 8.8%. So if let's say every click contributes to 10 views, then these 10 views come from 8%. Every click means that you are actually helping to push the video to another 100 impressions. That means 100 loads in terms of the suggested videos. And it seems to, when I take a look at the suggested videos, in terms of reach, how the traffic come to the channel, it seems that the suggested video percentage is higher. So this is from day 44, which is the one that a lot of people help to like. But when you go to, go to day 43, the suggested is only 5.2, whereas this is I'm so confused now. Wait, sorry guys, I have to close all this, if not I get confused. Return. So let's say we take two out to kind of experiment. So this is this one. So in terms of the reach is 4.8%. But when you go to, let's say something, so this is, sorry, this was just on this one. So you get something along the same number of views. You go to reach, you can see that it's 6.9%. It's actually higher. So the likes actually help to suggest this video more often, and for every like, it suggests it 100 times, and maybe around just lesser than 10% of them will actually view the channel. So it seems to be this kind of scenario, and this is significant in the sense that the revenue of the channel is very dependent on views, and without the channel growing, and if we continue to let it stagnant in this way, in this part of this way, then we're gonna have a problem growing. So anyway, this is the update, the report. With your help, the Defense Politics Asia will be able to grow. Then I will be able to dedicate more and more time, and then I can not so worried about my professional work, and then I can actually put more time into doing all this content. If not, because now we are in the Ukraine war situation, we are doing videos on a daily basis, the revenue seems to be a bit high, but if you talk about in terms of the channel size, we are actually, we are actually rather small. We're coming to 10,000, which is amazing, but the channel, I think, based on 10,000, the kind of views that we get, is not sufficient for this channel to go full-time. As much as the amount of work that I put in is almost full-time job, but I believe that the aim we need to go for is actually 100,000 before, so that the size of the viewership will be 10 times more, and that will contribute to a much higher income, which means that when things slow down, when there's lesser video being posted, the channel will still be able to run with full-time revenue. If not, then it's very hard for me to actually hire anyone to help me, in terms of getting more news, because it will be harder to build the channel into a proper media outlet. So in case you don't know, the main ultimate one is still it's not loading. Okay, the website's not loading, but the main aim is still to build Defense Politics Asia into a media outlet, with journalists and correspondents all around the world, and to build oops, what happened to that? Yeah, to help to develop this into a proper media outlet, to have correspondents all around the world, so that I can report news in a more comprehensive and people can actually see everything more clearly, and continue to stick to this principle of reporting very neutrally and factually. So that's why the channel need to grow. Money is not just a money issue. Money is important, because without money I can't hire anyone, and then I don't expect to ask people to do free work for DPA. I don't think that's fair to them, and it's not fair to myself as well. So hopefully you guys can continue to support the work here. So from now on, I will continue to ask you all to help me press the like button, because the shadow ban is still in force, very much in force, which is why that the moment we don't the moment we do not ask you to press like, you see the numbers simply drop off to just 4K, 5K. And this is 4K, 5K is because we have you 1,000 over of you help me to press the like. The hardcore supporters continue to press the like despite I forget to tell, and which is why we still have these numbers, because if you guys did not press the like, the numbers will be in around here. This is based on 200, 300, 400, 500 likes, and the more people like, the higher the viewership. So this is the situation. This is a report for the like campaign. Hopefully it helps you, especially for those who runs your own YouTube channel. Maybe this is helpful for you to see how you can grow the channel. The likes definitely helps to grow the channel, because with new viewers means more subs, and this is actually more powerful than the sharing you can do on social media. When we share on social media, of course it helps, but every social media post you make have its own algorithm, its own reach, its own click-through rate, the CTR. So but by pressing like, it is guaranteed that the viewership will increase. And but you see, this is so dependent on a per video basis. So that's why every video I will be asking you guys to help me press the like button. The situation now, it seems like we are trapped within this cycle where we are in this ditch now. YouTube will not automatically share us in this way, where there was this exponential growth. You see, even when we press like, it takes so much likes, 2,000 over likes, in order to reach this 10,000 viewers. And during these days, we did not even have 1,000 likes. So you can see very clearly, there is this clear attempt by YouTube to suppress the channel. And by this point of time, they suppress us a second time. But it's okay. I understand their objective. What they do. Maybe they just don't want so much political or geopolitical or war stuff to be on YouTube being spread around to everyone, and they wanted to limit us to the viewers that are interested in this subject. So maybe that's the reason. So maybe it's not a shadow ban. Maybe it's just they starting to categorize us under news. Then they started to categorize us under military and war stuff. So maybe every time they do this recategorization, we got depressed further. So that might be the case. So anyway, this is the report that you guys have been waiting, and hopefully this helps you to understand why I had to ask you guys to help me to press the like button. And I will see you in the next update, and please press the like button. Thank you.